Coming up tonight at 6:45 right here on Adams Cable Channel 107, high school football is back, and the Carbondale Area Chargers football team is ready to rock for the first time since 2019. They are ready to take on the Lackawanna Trail Lions. We will have all of the action for you live right here on Channel 107. It's time for Adams Cable High School football. And today from the Andrew J. Serra Sports Complex in Carbondale, for the first time since 2019, the Carbondale area Chargers are back in action as they take on the Lackawanna Trail Lions. All brought to you by Adams Cable Service, by the Comfort Doctors, T.E. Spall & Son, Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing of Carbondale, by NJS, Systems and Controls, Route 6 Mayfield, Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center, by Tom's Floor Shop, your first step to a beautiful home, Main Street Childs, Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, with locations at 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street, Jerry's Tire and Auto Service, Nick's Excavating and Paving, by McGovern Insurance Agency, comprehensive coverage with a personal touch, and by your local Napa Auto Parts store, Carbondale Auto Parts. And the starting lineups for today's game are presented by Roselle Department Store. Alongside Glenn Muskowski, I'm Steve Young. Great to have you on board tonight for all of the action here in Carbondale, as Carbondale and Lackawanna Trail will kick off the 2021 season. Well, for the Lions of Lackawanna Trail, Glenn, last year they played a 4-game schedule. They ended up overall with a record of 3-1. The Chargers did not play last year due to the pandemic, so there is a lot of excitement and anticipation here tonight in the Pioneer City.
Well, sure it is, Stephen. It's great to be back. What a wonderful day it is for football. I didn't think we were going to get it in at first, but the weatherman is cooperating now. But yeah, new head coach for Carbondale, Jeff Arthur, coming in for his first game. I'm sure he's excited as heck, and he's got a number of kids out. Numbers are good. They look good. As you know, Lackawanna Trail traditionally is a very, very solid team under Steve Jarvis. So, but it's too bad that they only got 4 games to play, because they were probably going to be good last year.
Yeah, they have a great program, and for Carbondale area, when you take a look at what they have this year, it is all going to come down to the play of the line of scrimmage. They have some size across the line, and they might have a pretty good running game in Vincent DePalma, who started as a freshman, and he rushed for 652 yards and 4 touchdowns, and he caught 14 passes for 183 yards. So we'll see how things play out with that big line that they will have this year.
Well, sure, they are big, and I mean, it's bigger than they have been in a long time. But you know what's important, I think, here? It's a new system. It's a new coach. They haven't played. I mean, the anticipation. But now they have to get their heads straight and go out there and play the game. No more. I'm sure they're pumped up. They'll come run through that fence. I'm sure they probably knocked the fence down. But as you said, it should be a nice night for a game, and should be a tough one against Lackawanna Trail.
Well, let's hope the weather holds out. I know at 4 o'clock, 3:45, 4 o'clock this afternoon, it did not look too promising. We had heavy rain, we had thunder, wind, you name it. But here, right now, things are pretty calm at the Andrew J. Serra Sports Complex. The fans continue to file in to take in this Friday night high school opener, and we will go to a break. And when we return, more pregame highlights on today's Lackawanna Football Conference crossover matchup between Lackawanna Trail and Carbondale here on Adams Cable High School Football.
How much bandwidth will satisfy your home's hunger? The average household now uses 7 wireless devices a day, including TVs, laptops, tablets, and smartphones. HD streaming and gaming can use large amounts of data and slow down speeds for other users. The more devices you use, the more bandwidth your home needs. So make sure you have enough bandwidth. Get up to 120 megabits per second internet from Adams Cable Service. It's a speed you need to power all your devices. Call today.
You deserve expert heating, cooling, and plumbing service. So, just call Spall. T.E. Spall & Son has been serving northeastern Pennsylvania with expert customer service for 36 years in all phases of residential and commercial heating, cooling, and plumbing. So, just call Spall for the expert service you deserve. Visit them at callspall.com. For service, remember, just call Spall. What does it mean to be an expert? Does it mean getting the job done right Or being able to pinpoint a problem and quickly find a solution? Whatever the meaning, the team in NJS are your experts in hydraulic and pneumatic components. So whether you need a custom hose built on the spot or a cylinder repaired from the ground up, the experts at NJS are there when you need them. And with the area's largest hose and fittings warehouse, NJS has thousands of the parts you need in stock and ready to go. NJS, Route 6 Mayfield, online at njsco.com. NJS is proud to call this area home and proud to sponsor our area athletes on Adams Cable Channel 7.
Back in Carbondale, alongside Glenn Muskowski, Steve Young, we're set for the kickoff of today's 2021 season opener here in Carbondale. Lions of Lackawanna Trail and the Carbondale Area Chargers. We are about 6 minutes away from the kickoff, and we'll talk a little more about the Carbondale Area Chargers. They will have a pretty good running back in Vincent DePalma, and the size of the offensive line will be a key to their success, Glenn. When you take a look at what they have across the line, Liam Misko, injured in 2019, he's back. Luke Kovaleski gives them size. Chase Arthur will give them strength up front. So it's going to be all determined by how they play on the line of scrimmage. And also a key factor tonight, Glenn, I believe, it's been warm. They haven't been in action. Will fatigue be a factor for Carbondale in the late stages of the ball game?
Well, that's a big question mark, Steve. There's no doubt about it, because it is humid out there. I mean, I played golf this afternoon. We got down to where there was no wind, and it was pretty awful. So yeah, they're gonna, and this is the first game for some of these kids ever. So, you know, this is going to be a determining factor. You'd like to see them come out and start in the proper way and have a good quarter, and then they build on that from there. But, you know, Lackawanna Trail, they could strike quickly. They have a good quarterback. I was watching him pregame. He was throwing that ball. He was putting it on the money. Pretty good.
Well, they have experience in the backfield with three-year starters, quarterback Owen Lisk, and running backs Cody Cresswell and Tyler Rosanek, and they have a lot of experience on defense with Tenzin Lewis and Miles Edwards at the defensive end spot. So it's going to be a great football game tonight. We're minutes away. We'll take another break, and when we return, we'll take a look at the starting lineups, and we'll have the kickoff of the 2021 high school football season when we return on Adams Cable High School Football.
When you need collision repair, turn to the professionals at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center to restore your vehicle back to its original condition. For over 34 years, Beston's has been providing full-service collision repair with exceptional customer service. At Beston's, their motto is, every job is perfect or it doesn't leave the shop. Beston's Collision Center in Carbondale, the trusted name in collision repair in northeastern Pennsylvania. Looking for the right flooring for your home, lifestyle, and budget? Visit Tom's Floor Shop and Childs for the latest advancements in flooring to enhance the rooms in your home. The experts at Tom's Floor Shop are there to help you style your home in contemporary elegance and classic beauty with a wide variety of name brand carpeting, hardwood, vinyl, and professional installation. All roads lead to where great floors begin at Tom's Floor Shop, Exit 6 off the Casey Highway in Childs. Providing the ultimate in professional service is a tradition at Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, Carbondale. For more than 50 years, families in Carbondale and its surrounding area have used our 2 Hospital Street and 74 North Main Street locations for a traditional service, cremation or memorial services, or a service of personal preference. Contact Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated to handle every detail.
We will have the playing of our national anthem in just a moment here at the Andrew J. Serra Sports Complex. Very warm night, as we mentioned. Try to bring you a bit of a weather update in just a moment. And now the starting lineups for today's game, presented by Roselle Department Store in Carbondale, where the contemporary styles and fall apparel are all on display. Roselle has all your school clothing needs, including a full line of spirit wear for Carbondale area, Lakeland, Forest City, and Valley View. Are you attending a formal affair or a special event? Let the experience of Sam Kalura work for you with a perfectly tailored tuxedo by Sarno & Son. Visit Roselle for professional laundry and dry cleaning services. Sam and the staff at the Roselle Department Store in Carbondale are proud to present your starting lineups for today's game between the Lions of Lackawanna Trail and the Carbondale area Chargers here at the Andrew J. Serra Sports Complex in the Pioneer City. 74 degrees right now. It's very humid. And now we'll take a look at your starting offense for Carbondale area Chargers. At tight end, it will be junior Chaz Kovaleski. At split end, Emilio Rodriguez. At left tackle, it is Luke Kovaleski, a senior. Liam Misko at left guard. Chase Arthur is at center. Jonathan Purvis at right guard. And Josh Tierney, a senior, at right tackle. Guy Mushaw is at quarterback. Logan Warmuth will line up at fullback. And Vincent DePalma is at the tailback spot. Devon Reams will alternate at flanker along with Quinton Narrow. Defensively for Lackawanna Trail, brought to you by the Roselle Department Store. At defensive end, it's Miles Edwards, a senior. The other end is sophomore Tenzin Lewis. R.J. Shurg is at left tackle. He's a senior. And at the nose guard, Cole Choplowski, 6'2", 215 pounds. Cody Cresswell is at the outside linebacker. He's a senior, along with Johnny Halter, a senior. Hunter Patterson at inside linebacker, a sophomore. And Colby Soltis is at the inside linebacker. He is a sophomore. Tyler Rosansky at the strong corner, a senior. Evan Litwin at the weak side corner. And Owen Lisk will line up at free safety. So here we go, my friends, ready to rock and roll with high school football in Carbondale on this Friday night, and it's great to be back.
Boy, it sure is.
Isn't it great, Glenn?
Wow.
Whoops.
You understand that it was this, and then it was basketball, and then wow, unbelievable.
Then the wheels came off the wagon, right? DePalma and Reeves await the kick. Lewis will tee it up for Lackawanna Trail. And for the first time since October 25th of 2019, the Carbondale area Chargers football team is back in action. And from the 21-yard line, this will be a short return for the Chargers. And that is, I believe, Rodriguez on the short return. And Carbondale area is back in action. It's a great sight to see. Glad to have you with us here on Adams Cable, Channel 107. Well, Glenn, I put the crowd noise, Mike, here, but I have to remember one thing, that we have to keep moving these windows back and forth, so that is going to be a little bit of an issue. We're going to try to work that out if we could, get that squared away at some point here. Yep. So Carbondale will go to work, and they will run the football, and this is a big gain. They lose the football. I believe the play was already dead, though. So they pick up about 8 yards, I believe, De Palma on the carry.
Yeah, about 7.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are experiencing some scoreboard difficulties tonight. I will do my best to keep you updated on the score and time remaining.
Well, I'm glad I forgot to start the timer here, so we're going to be a little bit behind, but there we go. Try to keep the time on my phone. It is 2nd down and about 2 yards to go. And De Palma will carry the football as he goes off the right side. Lackawanna Trail is there defensively. Good job by the Lions.
Good penetration by Lackawanna Trail. And this is the key. You're right, Steve. This is the key. If the big boys for Carbondale up front can do some blocking and giving Vinny some room, they could be in this game.
3rd down play as Chase Arthur will lead Carbondale to the line of scrimmage. And senior quarterback Guy Mushow sets them down out of the I formation. They try to run up the gut, and Lackawanna Trail shuts it down.
Yeah, no blocking. Trail was penetration. They were right in the backfield.
Well, they have a lot of size across that defensive line. R.J. Sherg is 285 pounds. Choplowski, 215, I should say. Linebackers are about 180, 190, around 200. But that up front line of R.J. Sherg and Miles Edwards at the defensive end, they are tough. 4th down.
Yeah, they're going for it.
And about 1.5 yards, and Carbondale will roll the dice right here in the early stages of quarter number 1. And Mushow will hand it off to the fullback, and he goes nowhere. He is shut down by the Lion defense that gave up only 75 points last year through 4 games. And Lackawanna Trail will take over possession of the football. So a big play. Carbondale gambled, and Lackawanna Trail wins that battle, and they will take over offensively. 1st down, and the football spotted at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, I question that a little bit, Steve. Maybe he should have just punted it away and give his defense a chance to get some field position.
Well, Lackawanna Trail will run that wing T offense as Lisk will get ready to work, and he will hand it off to Rosansky, and Rosansky is hit behind the line of scrimmage.
Good pressure by the
Carbondale defense all over it.
But the whole Charger line. And
well, you've got Chaz Kovaleski at 155 at the defensive end. Luke Kovaleski, 6'4" and 340. Liam Misko, 6'1" and 250. Noah Kilmer at the defensive end. He's 5'11", 195 pounds. They lost about 3, 2nd down, and about 13 yards to go for Lackawanna Trail. Early here in quarter number 1. And a late handoff, and coming to the near side, that looks like Rosansky, and he is stacked up. His forward progress will be marked close to that original line of scrimmage. We'll see where they set the marker. Well, he picked up a little more.
Yeah,
that forward progress was a lot more than I anticipated.
About 6.
So it's 3rd down and about a long 7 yards to go, as Lackawanna Trail will talk it over. We are scoreless here in quarter number 1 on the Call Spall scoreboard. Lisk will go with a long count. Toss play. Rosansky around the left side, and Rosansky's hemmed in and decked on the play by the Carbondale defense.
Can't see the Carbondale numbers too good, Steve, but Mushow was he the first guy to hit him? It's hard to see those numbers.
Well, usually when you have the blue numbers, blue jerseys, you have the white numbers on, but they've got the red numbers on tonight. So
you put a little mud on those, we're done.
Well, back in the day when John LaSavage played, that's how his uniform always was in bad weather, covered in mud. Fourth down for Lackawanna Trail. They will bring on the punting unit. Johnny Halter will drop back. And Devon Reams is awaiting the punt. He will angle it to the near side, and that gets a great bounce at the 10. It will roll into the end zone for a touchback and come out to the 20-yard line.
Well, Carbondale was lucky on that because there was 4 or 5 white bodies down there, and that, if he ever picked that ball up, he was going nowhere. Good move. Let the ball go into the end zone.
So right now, the Carbondale area Chargers will go back on offense for the second time tonight.
7:32 remaining in the first.
7:32 remaining in the first quarter. Here at the Andrew J. Serra Sports Complex. As Carbondale area will go to work from its own 20-yard line. Senior quarterback Guy Muschow with the I formation. That looks like DePalma cut down. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. This Lackawanna Trail defense
I think that was Reams. I think that was number 1, Steve.
Was it?
Yep.
Okay. And Reams will come to the near sideline. Have to wonder if he's a little bit shaken up. Seems to be favoring that right leg. Rodriguez will be split to the near side for Carbondale as they will run out of the I formation. On second down and long. We are scoreless here in the first quarter. Complex.
I don't know.
Yeah. Guy Muschow taking a lot of time calling
Fumble.
that play. Loose football. It's on the ground. We'll check it, and Carbondale will maintain possession.
Chargers retain possession, third down.
No, they say that Muschow has a pretty good arm for he's a good passer. Well, this is probably a situation where he can be tested right here.
Field looks in excellent shape. I don't think it has been in this condition in many, many years. The Carbondale Maintenance Department did a great job with the field this year. On third down and long, Muschow to throw, and he misses his intended receiver.
Muschow's pass intended for Vincent
DePalma, the intended receiver, it's off the mark, and that will result in fourth down, and the punting unit will come into the game for Carbondale. Not a bad crowd thus far. More people checking into the stadium. A lot of people standing along the chain link fence.
I wouldn't be surprised if some people don't even know football has already started. If you don't read the paper, you won't.
Carbondale will punt it away. Good punt by Reams. Fair catch called for at the 48-yard line by Lackawanna Trail.
Inside the 50-yard line. Fair catch.
Lackawanna Trail will take over possession at its own 48-yard line in a scoreless ball game on the Call Spall scoreboard here in the first quarter of play. Scoreboard not working. From what I understand, Glenn, they are waiting for a part to come in.
Well, if it's like anything else during this pandemic, they could be
Good
waiting
luck, right?
forever. Oh, gosh, we have some things going on in our house, and we're putting a deck on. We're waiting for Trex for almost 2 months now.
First down for Lackawanna Trail from its own 48-yard line. Lisk will send a man in motion, go with a quick handoff up the middle. That is a big run and a first down for the Lions as Hunter Patterson, the sophomore, went right up the middle for a first down.
Good 12-yard pickup.
Well, Lackawanna Trail offensively has a lot of size across the line. Cole Scherg at left tackle, a sophomore at 245. At right tackle, R.J. Scherg, senior at 285 pounds and 6'2". So they have a lot of muscle on the line. New set of downs for Lackawanna Trail. They'll run it, and Lucas Gumbel gets the call and comes near side for a nice gain around the right end.
Yeah, he looks like he has a pretty quick first step, and he was on the way. Pickup of 7.
Second down and a long 2 for Lackawanna Trail. That inside handoff will go to Cresswell, and Cresswell carries the football down to the 25-yard line for another Lackawanna Trail first down.
Bring up a Lion first down.
So Lackawanna Trail right here putting together a pretty good drive as they got the football near midfield, and they've got something going here as we are about 3/4 of the way through quarter number 1 with no scoreboard functioning tonight here at the stadium. And this time they try to run the football up the middle. Very short gain, if any.
I can't. Yeah, that was Patterson.
Hunter Patterson, the fullback, a sophomore, 6'1" and 190 pounds. Second down play coming up. Check the time here. We're getting, I think we have about 2.5 minutes left in this first quarter here at the Andrew J. Serra Sports Complex, according to my timer.
The official, unofficial timer?
Yes. Second down and a long 9. And this time Cresswell carries the football, turns it back upfield, and then is dropped on the play. Will Durst came up to make the tackle for Carbondale.
7-yard gain on the play.
Defensively for the Chargers, Chaz Kowaleski at defensive end, along with Noah Kilmer, Luke Kowaleski at left tackle, and Liam Misko at nose guard. At outside linebacker, Colin Orms. At the other linebacker, Logan Warmuth. Vincent DePalma at the inside linebacker, Naro at the inside, Rodriguez at the strong corner, Mushow at the weak side corner, and Durst is the strong safety. It is third down and about 4, and Lackawanna Trail with Gumbel getting cut down for little or no gain on the play.
Looks like nice play by DePalma, I believe. Again, hard to see the number.
On the call Spall scoreboard here in the first quarter, scoreless between the Lions and the Chargers. Opening night 2021, great to be here. Glad you can join us for all of the action here on Adams Cable, channel 107.
Big play here. This will be a lift if Carbondale could hold them.
Ball is at the Chargers 17, and flags come out on this play.
With the procedure.
There's your call.
Yep. Looked like the one of the men in the backfield was moving just before the snap.
So that will be a 5-yard penalty and move the football back to the 23-yard line. And Lackawanna Trail will talk it over in the huddle. Steve Jervis now in his 13th year. Overall record of 84 wins and 50 losses. They have had great success in his tenure. As Lisk will drop back, and the southpaw is under the gun.
Oh, great pressure.
Great defensive pressure by the Chargers.
First down, Chargers.
That was a good defensive stand. That should get them hyped up a little bit.
Great job by the Carbondale defense. In 2019, they allowed 345 points. Here this year, they're playing well against a very talented Lackawanna Lion football team. And from the 22-yard line, the Chargers will go back on the offensive attack in a scoreless ball game here in quarter number 1.
2:07 remaining in the first. Chargers take over.
Okay, 2:07 time remaining. And Guy Mushow with the eye in the backfield. And tailback DePalma will carry the football right up the middle, but boy, that has been a tough assignment here in this first quarter.
Right now, early in the game, Carbondale is not getting a good push off on the offensive line. There's a little bit of more penetration on the defensive side of the ball, so they might have to take it out a little wider.
Well, Carbondale will operate from its own 23 with the second down play, second and long. And senior quarterback Guy Muschel will survey the Lackawanna Trail defense. Narrow goes in motion, and a whistle, and the flag comes out. Pretty surprised we didn't see more flags thus far, Glenn.
Well,
usually on opening night, you have some jitters and,
yeah, for sure.
players a little bit jumpy, but thus far, just a couple of penalties, not too bad. 5-yard penalty will set Carbondale back and move the football back to the 18-yard line where it will be second and long. Yeah, respot the football. Now the officials will come over and talk with head coach Jeff Arthur.
Well, no, you got a head football coach that had a pretty good career as a football official. So, if there's a question, he'll have the answer. And he probably worked with all these guys
Yeah.
anyway.
Here comes Carbondale to the line of scrimmage. Second down play, second and long, and this will be Carbondale area rolling out, and the pass falls incomplete as Muschel was rolling out. And DePalma, the intended receiver. Well, hopefully, Glenn, the skies will, the weather will hold out here.
Yeah, we're in trouble here because we have a door that doesn't look too much like a door anymore here behind us.
Well, it's not on the hinges, so. Like an old piece of furniture up against the wall here. Jeff Arthur, of course, Carbondale area head coach. First time he was ever here at the football field, he was a water boy back in 1977.
Wow.
Think about that, folks. Started as a water boy, started as a lineman, played baseball here, coached for 15 years under John LeSavage as Carbondale runs the football and maybe a short gain on the play. Coached under John LeSavage for about 15 years. He was a star lineman at Carbondale area for 4 seasons, 1984 through 1987. Spent about 15 years as an assistant coach in the Carbondale Blitz junior football program. He was an offensive and defensive line coach for the Chargers, of course, from 1992 through 2005. And he's the new head coach here in 2021 as Carbondale will punt the football away. That's a good one. Lackawanna Trail will let it roll, and it's down at midfield by Carbondale area. Chase Arthur down the football at the midfield stripe. And Lackawanna Trail will take over possession of the football from that point, first down and 10.
Yeah, Stevie, it's funny because he probably played junior football. He coached junior football. He played freshman football. He coached freshman football. He played JV football. He coached JV football. He certainly played varsity football. He coached varsity football, and now he's in the driver's seat as the head coach. I'd like to see how he feels out there today. I'd like to see him after the game.
Lisk will set them down, and they will run the football. Cresswell around the near side for a short gain on the play. He's met there by the Carbondale area defense. Noah Kilmer was in on the tackle for the Chargers, a 5'11", 195-pound junior.
Quarter?
And that will bring an end to the first quarter here in Carbondale. And it is scoreless between Lackawanna and Carbondale area here on Adams Cable High School Football.
When it comes to keeping your vehicle maintained and problem-free, Jerry's Tire and Auto Service in Carbondale has you covered. Call Jerry's for brake service, oil changes, state inspections, quality tires, wheel alignment, and rotation to enhance your vehicle's performance.
I'm Jerry Jablanowski. Call 282 Tire for dependable automotive service and name brand tires at Jerry's Tire and Auto Service in Carbondale.
Nick's Excavating and Paving of Carbondale is committed to providing professional service in residential and commercial excavating, land clearing and demolition, foundations, driveways, sidewalks, and utility lines. Enhance your property with new paving and seal coating, mulch, or stone. For expert service on your next project, count on Nick's Excavating and Paving Carbondale. Insurance is more than just a policy. It's knowing that you are properly covered to protect all the assets you have worked so hard to acquire over the years. For over 50 years, McGovern Insurance has fulfilled the needs and expectations of families and businesses in the greater Carbondale area. McGovern Insurance Agency specializes in auto, home, commercial, and life insurance. Call for a competitive quote and superior service at 282-1170. Your protection comes first at McGovern Insurance Agency, 26th Avenue, Carbondale.
Back in Carbondale for second quarter action on the Call Spall scoreboard. It is a scoreless ball game between the Lions and the Chargers. Second down for Lackawanna Trail from near midfield. And looks like Cresswell will have the football. There he goes, breaking tackles, weaving his way through the Charger defense, and he drives to the 21-yard line of Carbondale. What a run by Cody Cresswell. He is 6 foot, 180 pounds, and a senior, and he did that all on his own after he got a block from his offensive line. And right now, Lackawanna Trail in good shape from the Charger 23. And they'll run it once again, but Carbondale is right there defensively.
Let's get a keeper.
No gain on that play.
Yeah, we'll give them one, I guess. They are, anyway.
Second down for Lackawanna Trail. Trying to break a scoreless tie here in the second quarter, in the opening moments of quarter number 2. And here they come to the line of scrimmage. Stephen Jervis, a sophomore, is at quarterback now, and the direct snap went to Hunter Patterson, and a whistle.
Procedure.
5-yard penalty on the Lions.
And
Second down.
And the procedure penalty will set Lackawanna Trail back 5 yards. Boy, we have a great crowd here as people continue to make their way into the Andrew J. Serra Sports Complex.
Oh, it's been a long time since they were able to come in here.
Yeah, they love it.
Which is good. I'm glad to see the crowd.
Second down and long. Handoff Patterson. There he goes, and cut down as he turned it up against the grain. Good job by the Chargers defensively because he almost broke that one.
Third and 6.
They're down and long 6 for the Lions of Lackawanna Trail. Last year overall, 3 wins and 1 loss. In Lackawanna Football Conference Division 4 action, they were 2-1. Put up 163 points in 4 games while allowing only 75. Now Jervis will hand it off to Cresswell, and there goes Cresswell. He's got a lot of great moves, turns it along the far side of the field, and is run out of bounds.
Cody Cresswell takes the handoff.
Well, that wing T offense, that could be tough to defend. And right now, Lackawanna Trail in good shape. They're knocking on the door. And football will be spotted, I believe, somewhere around, let's check it, around the 7-yard line. Steve Jervis will await the snap for Lackawanna Trail. It's a high snap, and pass will go, or the handoff will go to Cresswell.
There's a flag, late flag here.
Reaches the end zone, flag on the play.
Yeah, there's
And
a
that was
flag.
a late flag. He was almost in the end zone. I'm going to guess that's a hold.
There it is. This will come back.
Because that was late.
So we'll wait for the officials to spot the football.
And you know something? If you watch that replay, there was no need for it. He was almost in the end zone, and that hold occurred as he went by.
And the penalty will place the football just inside the 15-yard line of Carbondale and bring up 1st and goal from the 15 for the Lions of Lackawanna Trail.
Boy, you know, with this offense, boy, these running backs are coming from all angles and different areas.
Now there is let's wait a minute here, a timeout called by Carbondale area. Here in the second quarter of play, it is scoreless on the Call Spall scoreboard between the Chargers and the Lions of Lackawanna Trail as we go to a break. Your local Napa dealer, Carbondale Auto Parts, has been serving the area for over 38 years with quality automotive replacement parts, tools, and accessories. Experience the Napa know-how difference with great service you've come to know and trust from the staff at Carbondale Auto Parts. Your Napa know-how folks.
Napa know-how, Napa know-how, Napa know-how, Napa know-how.
Now's the time to unleash the internet. With Adams Cable Service, you get internet with speeds up to 120 megs. It's the speed you need that blows the doors off of DSL. Connect all of your devices, including iPads and other tablets, game consoles, smartphones, and computers. Upload and share photos and videos instantly. Stream HD movies in a flash and experience online gaming like never before. Call Adams Cable Service today at 1-888-222-0077 and get internet with speeds up to 120 megs.
Back in Carbondale, second quarter of play at the Andrew J. Serra Sports Complex. Lions and the Chargers. Carbondale area took a timeout to talk things over as Lackawanna Trail will have the football. First down and goal against the Chargers from the Carbondale 15. And this will be Steve Jervis going around the right end, and he will go in for a touchdown.
Had a great fake. I mean, he had everybody fooled that time. No, not a person out there. Obviously, the first rule of defense is to stay at home, right? Nobody there.
Well, let's see. Did he? Yes. Let's see where they spot the football. He did not take it into the end zone, Glenn. He went out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
So it's pickup of 11.
So they put the marker on the far side. It was a touchdown? It was. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
They're spotting the football for the extra point. Okay. Here's the extra point attempt. Xander Ball with the extra point. And the Lackawanna Trail Lions take a 7-0 lead over the Carbondale area Chargers here in quarter number 2 on Adams Cable High School Football.
You deserve expert heating, cooling, and plumbing service. So, just call Spall. T.E. Spall & Son has been serving northeastern Pennsylvania with expert customer service for 36 years in all phases of residential and commercial heating, cooling, and plumbing. So just call Spall for the expert service you deserve. Visit them at callspall.com. For service, remember, just call Spall. What does it mean to be an expert? Does it mean getting the job done right? Or being able to pinpoint a problem and quickly find a solution? Whatever the meaning, the team in NJS are your experts in hydraulic and pneumatic components. So whether you need a custom hose built on the spot or a cylinder repaired from the ground up, the experts at NJS are there when you need them. And with the area's largest hose and fittings warehouse, NJS has thousands of the parts you need in stock and ready to go. NJS, Route 6 Mayfield, online at njsco.com. NJS is proud to call this area home and proud to sponsor our area athletes on Adams Cable Channel 7.
Here's the kickoff by Lackawanna Trail. And this looks like DePalma going down.
Caught the ball.
Caught the 9-yard line, caught it, but
that was a tough
lost
break.
his footing.
That was a tough break. I could see it probably being some wet spots there from the amount of rain we got at 4 o'clock.
Well, that monsoon that rolled through didn't do the field any favors. So Carbondale now will take over somewhere around its own 9-yard line with the football, first down and 10, trailing 7-0 here in quarter number 2 on the Call Spall scoreboard.
You didn't want that. You didn't want to be backed up that quickly right after a touchdown from the other team. That's put a little pressure on the offensive line now. They've got to do some blocking.
Carbondale area with Mushow pitching out, and Chargers keep it on the ground.
A fumble, or did he just bounce off?
They just advanced the football to the 10-yard line. And we'll bring up a second down play. Carbondale area in 2019, 1-8 overall. No wins and 4 losses in the Lackawanna Football Conference Division III. Mushow will trot in with the play from head coach Jeff Arthur. Football at about the 11-yard line for Carbondale on the second down play. Second and a long 7. Mushow drops back, has time, dumps off the screen on the far side. There's a lot of green in front of him, and Carbondale area will get a huge gain and advance the football out across the 40-yard line.
Wow. Great. I don't know who the receiver was. They're bringing it back.
Oh, this is going to come back. Tough break for the Chargers on that play.
Well, great play. So all for nothing. What was the call? Illegal shift? Holding.
Oh. Well, that will nullify a great run. Great pass play, a little screen. Caught Lackawanna Trail off guard on that.
Yeah, could it have been DePalma? I can't see who. We got to work on these uniforms here with dark blue.
Football near the 15-yard line on second down for Carbondale. And Carbondale area will go with the running game, and there's not too much there as they are shut down by the Lion defense.
Reigns with a short loss on the carry.
Loss of about a yard, third down, and about 5 for the Carbondale area Chargers, trailing 7-0 in this football game. We are about midway through the second quarter here at the Andrew J. Serra Sports Complex. Great to have you on board tonight. And on the third down play, Mushow will set them down at the line of scrimmage. Mushow rolling out near side, looking under the gun, unloads the pass. It is incomplete.
Third down pass is incomplete.
Well, for Carbondale area, not too much working there offensively, and they will be forced to punt the football on fourth down.
Yeah, tough break. I mean, that was a great play they set up there, and it went for about 35, 40 yards. And a hole, boy, those godforsaken holes.
Yeah,
they are backbreakers.
Those penalties will get you every time. As Reams gets away a very short punt, it will bounce and roll to the 39-yard line of.
Chargers take over in trail territory.
So Carbondale forced to punt.
I apparently don't know what game I'm watching. I want a trail ball.
Opening night, you'll have that, folks. And with the football at the Carbondale 39-yard line, Lackawanna Trail will go to work offensively with a 7-0 lead on the Call Spall scoreboard. We will also have the Call Spall call of the game for you, as Glenn will have that in the fourth quarter. First down for the Lions in Charger territory. Cresswell goes in motion, and Lisk looking long, and I don't know if this is a catch. I know it is incomplete, but a great effort. A great effort by Johnny Halter, the split end for the Lion offense.
Probably missed that by a fingertip.
Great effort by Halter, just could not make the catch, and it's incomplete. Well, opening night all around the area, a lot of anticipation. Fans coming out in huge numbers all around the area tonight. As Lackawanna Trail will approach the line of scrimmage on second down. Second down and 10. Evan Litwin is wide on the top of your screen. And Cresswell almost lost his footing. Keeps it going, driving, looking for that first down. Breaks a tackle. You've got to get him at the legs, and he has a first down. Well, Cresswell, you've got to give that guy credit, Glenn.
Yep.
He slipped in the backfield, maintained his composure, turned it upfield, kept the feet driving, and got that first down and more.
Yeah, 21 yards.
New set of downs for the Lions. They are on the move here in quarter number 2 with a 7-0 lead and the football. This time they will go up the middle. Patterson taking the football. Nice job by Hunter Patterson, the sophomore. Now, right now, Lackawanna Trail dominating the line of scrimmage, and we talked about that in the pregame, Glenn, how important that would be in this football game.
It is, and you could see, and they're mixing up their play so much. A lot of guys touching the ball, a lot of guys running with the ball. They're well prepared, without question.
Football is around the 10-yard line, and Gumbel going around the right side, and Gumbel takes it in for a touchdown. Lucas Gumbel, the sophomore, 5'9", 175 pounds, gives Lackawanna Trail a 13-0 lead over Carbondale here in the second quarter. Well, it all came down to great blocking by the offensive line, and that wing T offense tough to defend. And Lackawanna Trail right now will try the extra point. Xander Ball with the extra point, and it is 14-0 the Lions as we go to a break on Adams Cable High School football.
When you need collision repair, turn to the professionals at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center to restore your vehicle back to its original condition. For over 34 years, Beston's has been providing full-service collision repair with exceptional customer service. At Beston's, their motto is, every job is perfect or it doesn't leave the shop. Beston's Collision Center in Carbondale, the trusted name in collision repair in northeastern Pennsylvania. Looking for the right flooring for your home, lifestyle, and budget? Visit Tom's Floor Shop in Childs for the latest advancements in flooring to enhance the rooms in your home. The experts at Tom's Floor Shop are there to help you style your home in contemporary elegance and classic beauty with a wide variety of name brand carpeting, hardwood, vinyl, and professional installation. All roads lead to where great floors begin at Tom's Floor Shop, exit 6 off the Casey Highway in Childs.
Back in Carbondale alongside Glenn Muskowski. Steve Young here. Great to have you with us tonight for Adams Cable High School football, where the Lions have jumped out to a 14-0 lead over the Carbondale area Chargers here in the second quarter of play.
Steve, we have here's a group of officials we have out there today. The referee is Jason McDermott. The umpire is John Pasco. The head linesman is Pat Savage. The line judge is Ray Boynton. The side judge Jason Wimmer, and the field judge Brian Roop. Brian Roop is
That's a familiar name.
yeah, had him in high school. Way back when.
Well, still waiting for Carbondale area to get on the field, and I think we have another timeout.
Yeah, Carbondale took a timeout. They weren't ready to go for some reason.
Chargers take their second timeout.
Well, while we have the opportunity, I'd like to thank Kyle Kemmerer and Joe Ross for all of their work getting the broadcast on the air tonight. We're putting the game live on Channel 107, trying to work everything out, folks, so please be patient with us. It's a work in progress. Joe and Kyle did an outstanding job. We were all here on Tuesday, and I told those guys, my money is on you to get this on tonight, and they did. We got it on, and they will work out all of the details, and they'll fine-tune everything, and it's just great to have you on board tonight with the game, and we thank Kyle and Joe for their hard work and dedication. And, of course, Frankie Carl Productions. We'll talk about that a little bit later on. They do such a great job with the audio production and the video. And we'll talk about our new camera operator coming up in the second half of this ball game. Great to have Billy on board tonight. Bill does a great job. He's a great guy, and he's up on top of the booth with all of the great camera work brought to you by Frankie Carl Productions. So here we go. Lackawanna Trail will tee it up. 2R deep for the Carbondale area Chargers as Lewis will kick it away. And on the return, here come the Chargers, and that looks like Reams on the return. Players still battling. Now you keep battling until you hear that whistle.
Yeah, you keep going, sure.
Yeah. You don't hear a whistle, man. You keep on battling.
What are we on, about 32 maybe? 30-yard line? Can't see.
Well, we'll check this out. It should be around
On the 30?
right about the 30-yard line. See, Glenn, if we're up on the top of the booth, you're looking down on the field. Right now, we are just above the players, and
correct.
We're looking at everything at a very low level.
That's correct, Steve. But
That and the
this
fact-
warm weather becomes cold weather, and you don't want to be up on the top of that booth later on.
No. August, maybe the first week of September. After that, all bets are off. Whoop. What's going on there, Anthony? Anthony had our commercials taking off a little early as Reams is hemmed in and pays the price as he tries to turn the corner on the near side of the field.
Brought down by Johnny Halter.
So that running play goes nowhere. And as we mentioned earlier, scoreboard is not in operation tonight due to the fact, from what I understand, they had a defective part in the scoreboard. They found out what it was, but it did not arrive here in time for the game. So hopefully for the next home game, they will have that scoreboard working. So time is being kept on the field by the officials. It's 14-0. Lackawanna Trail, your leader. We are in quarter number 2 here in Carbondale as the Chargers will face second down and long yardage. And Muschau will roll out. Rushes on, and he dumps it off.
Good catch.
That's a pretty good catch and a nice gain on the play. Well, let's check that. For Carbondale area, we don't have 15 listed. We're going to have to check and see who that will be. We'll correct that at halftime. Third down play coming up for the Chargers. Carbondale needs to put put together a drive and get some first downs and
At least change the field position, if nothing else.
keep the football away from the Lions as they are out to a 14-0 lead. You want to stay within striking distance. Draw play by Carbondale, and it pays dividends. What a great run and a call. That was Reams getting the first down for the Chargers. So Carbondale area will move the sticks on the far side of the field with the first down. Time to move the windows, Glenn. There we go. Boy, that'd be great if we had remote windows where you just hit the remote and they automatically move, but that's way in the future. Carbondale with a new set of downs. They will go with a quick hitter, and they are stopped at the line of scrimmage. Hunter Patterson, the inside linebacker, wearing number 4. One of the first players to make the initial hit. Plays the inside linebacker for the Trail defense. You know, Glenn, it just occurred to me that the reason the field is so dark on that far side, 1, 2, 3, 4 lights are out on that far lighting column on the far side of the field. To our left. That part of the field is just a little bit dark as Mushau will send a man in motion, toss play, and DePalma takes the toss and will move the football across the 45 for a short gain on the play. It will bring up third down for the Charger offense.
Yeah, Vinny DePalma is a hard runner. He needs a little help up front, and you know that'll come. Hopefully with the game experience, game after game. You know, again, it's been 2 years since anybody who came on this field. So, wow.
They're down play for Carbondale area, 3rd and long, and dropping back to pass. Mushau under a lot of pressure. He completes the pass. That looks like DePalma struggling. Let's check it. And DePalma advances the football to near the 40-yard line. It's going to bring up fourth down. A big call right here for first-year head coach Jeff Arthur. I think you, first of all, you need to know how much time is remaining in this first half.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And I think that would make your decision much easier. And there's a timeout on the field. 14-0. The Lions lead it as we go to a break on Adams Cable High School Football.
Providing the ultimate in professional service is a tradition at Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, Carbondale. For more than 50 years, families in Carbondale and its surrounding area have used our 2 Hospital Street and 74 North Main Street locations for a traditional service, cremation or memorial services, or a service of personal preference. Contact Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated to handle every detail. When it comes to keeping your vehicle maintained and problem-free, Jerry's Tire and Auto Service in Carbondale has you covered. Call Jerry's for brake service, oil changes, state inspections, quality tires, wheel alignment, and rotation to enhance your vehicle's performance.
I'm Jerry Jablonowski. Call 282 Tire for dependable automotive service and name brand tires at Jerry's Tire and Auto Service in Carbondale.
Welcome back to the Andrew J. Serra Sports Complex as Carbondale area will have the football. Fourth down play with the football resting just shy of the Lion 40-yard line. So big call right here for Jeff Arthur and company.
I think it's a good idea to punt the ball. Nobody back.
Carbondale will set things up for the punt. Good snap from center. That's a pretty good punt. Fair catch is called for inside the 10-yard line.
Fair catch on the punt. Lions take over.
Evan Litwin called for the fair catch. And the Lions will be deep in their own territory as they will start this drive at about their own 7 or 8 yard line.
It's less than a minute. Don't know if they'll air it out here or what they'll do.
Well, you have a 14-0 lead, Glenn, and the last thing you want to do is have it picked off, get a pick six, and get Carbondale right back in the ball game. So how much time is left?
They said it was less than a minute.
Less than a minute? Well, we'll see what Steve Jervis elects to do right here on first down. Lisk will hand it off. They'll keep it on the ground. And they get a nice chunk of yardage to about the 19-yard line. Lucas Gumble, the sophomore, getting the call. First down on the play, on the run by Gumble. And Lackawanna Trail will break the huddle and quickly approach the line of scrimmage. Lisk will hand it off to Cresswell around that right side, and Cresswell is finally dropped after about a 8-yard gain around the right side. Boy, that wing tee is tough to defend. You never know who is getting the football.
Timeout, Lackawanna Trail.
And the Lions will take a timeout. We have a great schedule of high school football coming up for you here on Adams Cable, Channel 107. Coming up on September 10th, we will be at Lakeland as the Susquehanna Sabres will come into town to take on the Lakeland Chiefs in their first home game of the 2021 season. September 17th, Wallenpaupack will be at Lakeland. We will have that game for you. On Friday, September 24th, right here in Carbondale, the Chargers and the Chiefs, Lakeland and Carbondale. Always a big rivalry. So many great games between those two teams. We'll have that on September 24th. On Friday, October 9th, big game between Susquehanna and Carbondale right here. We'll have that as Carbondale will pay tribute and honor the 2001 district championship team.
Oh.
That will be coming up on that night. And then on Friday, October 29th, Mid-Valley will be in town here as they will take on the Chargers. We'll bring you all of the action of that ball game right here on Adams Cable, Channel 107. So the Lions called a timeout to talk things over.
Now, somebody said in there, I thought I heard him say less than a minute, but
boy, that's a long minute.
Well, yeah, I don't know. Look out.
Yep. They will go with Gumble on the carry and still going, and he drives inside Carbondale territory, stopped near the 45-yard line. And that will bring us to halftime as time expires in the first half here in Carbondale. On opening night 2021, the Lackawanna Trail Lions will take a 14-0 lead into the locker room at halftime. Coming up, you can enjoy the halftime show. We'll see if the Lackawanna Trail Band will be here. There'll be a lot of talent out on the field, folks, so enjoy it. And we'll talk to you after halftime here on Adams Cable High School Football. Right now, though, we'll go to a quick break and return in just a moment.
Nick's Excavating and Paving of Carbondale is committed to providing professional service in residential and commercial excavating, land clearing and demolition, foundations, driveways, sidewalks, and utility lines. Enhance your property with new paving and seal coating, mulch, or stone. For expert service on your next project, count on Nick's Excavating and Paving Carbondale. Insurance is more than just a policy. It's knowing that you are properly covered to protect all the assets you have worked so hard to acquire over the years. For over 50 years, McGovern Insurance has fulfilled the needs and expectations of families and businesses in the greater Carbondale area. McGovern Insurance Agency specializes in auto, home, commercial, and life insurance. Call for a competitive quote and superior service at 282-1170. Your protection comes first at McGovern Insurance Agency, 26th Avenue, Carbondale.
Welcome back to the Andrew J. Serra Sports Complex in Carbondale, where Lackawanna Trail holds a 14-0 lead over the Carbondale area Chargers. And now, folks, we are going to turn things over to halftime, and you can enjoy the Lackawanna Trail Band with the halftime show here tonight at the Andrew J. Serra Sports Complex.
We're encouraged to keep pursuing our dreams. The band is under the direction of Mr. Kevin Dykeman, assisted by Mr. Mason Stiver, and with color guard design by Kelly Hopkins. This year's music is composed by Lackawanna Trail alumnus Jeffrey Tylewski. The Lions are led on the field by captains Coleman Walken, Mason Zajac, and Caden Spencer. Sit back and join us as we reflect on moments in time.
So we're trying to get, well, and the windows aren't clean. That's another thing. So it's Right here. Here, you want to take a picture of that? Yeah. Just look at the checklist there. Awesome. Thank you. Oh yeah, it's definitely got almost like a 40-second delay on it. I think we'll get through it. We're halfway there. Hang on. No. Okay, I know you. Okay, yeah. How far? You got time. Is this our camera? Yes. I'm glad.
Ladies and gentlemen, a few reminders. Again, the restrooms have been located near to where the Carbondale area band is. They are no longer near the concession stands, so if you're looking for the restrooms, please make your way over near the Carbondale area band. Additional reminder, as I said in the opening announcement, this is a smoke-free campus. You are not permitted to smoke anywhere on the campus, not just in the stadium, anywhere on campus. Also, I have tonight's winning ticket for our 50-50 drawing. If you purchased a 50-50 ticket, please check it at this time. Your winning 50-50 for tonight's drawing is number 752306. Once again, that is 752306. Please report to the press box on your right-hand side to claim your prize. Ladies and gentlemen, our winning 50-50 ticket was cashed in. The winnings were donated back. If someone can come claim the winnings from the organization that sold the tickets.
Is he on there? Yeah, we have him at 43.
You don't have to change these text Larry.
I did. I texted.
He'll get that. Okay, you want to do your stats?
Yeah.
Think so?
I'm off here.
You want the lights on?
No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm okay.
We are back in Carbondale at the Andrew J. Serra Sports Complex here at halftime, where the Lions of Lackawanna Trail lead the Carbondale area Chargers 14-0 at halftime. And Glenn now is going to bring you up to date on all of the stats and the scoring summary.
Official, unofficial, with these stats, because we're having a hard time finding and seeing the numbers on the field. All right. For Carbondale area, Vinny DePalma has 8 rushes for 12 yards. Devon Reams has 4 rushes for 15. And Guy Musciao has 2 rushes for -2. Musciao is 2 for 5 for 12 yards. One is caught by Vinny DePalma. The other one is by the mystery man, number 15. We're going to find out who that is and give him credit for it when we get something from the higher ups. Carbondale has 2 first downs. They had 3 penalties for 20 yards, and they ran 22 plays. For the Lions, Tyler Rosansky has 3 rushes for 2 yards. Hunter Patterson has 4 rushes for 24. Owen Lisk has 1 rush for 1 yard. Steve Jarvis has 2 rushes for 20 and a touchdown yards, and they ran 26 plays. So, actually, Steve, I think the whole thing about this, these statistics is the play of the offensive and defensive line for Lackawanna Trail. They have the better of Carbondale's I would say inexperienced line. Again, because of the fact they haven't played in 2 years, so they're going to have to get better. They're going to have to get back to the drawing board. Maybe they come up with something in the second half, but Trail is a well-tuned machine. They have 2 or 3 runners that are very quick, and of course they have the experience. And of course, with a 13-year man at the helm, Steve Jarvis they're ready to go. Considering 2 years ago they were in the state finals, were they not?
That was 2018,
yes.
I believe. They had a fantastic run. 2019, they ended up with a record of 10 wins and 4 losses. They lost to Northwest, Dunmore, Old Forge, and Bishop Guilfoyle in the PIAA semifinal. And in 2018, they won 6 straight to open that season. They lost to Old Forge in Week 7, 28-21. They won their next 8 football games, and they lost to Farrell 55-20 in the Class A state championship game. That was in 2018, so they had quite a run. And ironically, that loss that they had after they won 6 straight, that loss to Old Forge 28-21, they turned things around in November of that year, and they beat Old Forge by the score of 29-12 in that district Class A semifinals. So they had a nice run going to the state title game, but they went up against a very good team in Farrell, and they lost that football game. So both teams back out on the field for the start of the second half. We'll go to a quick break, and we will return with more high school football with Lackawanna Trail leading Carbondale 14-0 as we get set for third quarter action after this timeout. Your local Napa dealer, Carbondale Auto Parts, has been serving the area for over 38 years with quality automotive replacement parts, tools, and accessories. Experience the Napa know-how difference with great service you've come to know and trust from the staff at Carbondale Auto Parts. Your Napa know-how folks.
Napa know-how, Napa know-how, Napa know-how, Napa know-how.
We are back in Carbondale, set for action between the Lions of Lackawanna Trail and the Carbondale area Chargers, and we do have an update on a number change for you, and Glenn will bring that along to you.
Yeah, well, they didn't give it to us, but we found out now from the coaching staff that number 15, who caught the pass that we didn't know who it was Logan Warmett. They changed his number from 43 to 15. So give Logan Warmett credit for a completion for 15 yards, or for 7 yards. Sorry.
So we are set for second half action here at the Andrew J. Saros Sports Complex. Great to have you on board tonight. It's a pretty good night for football. I think the humidity might have dropped just a little bit because it was really nasty when we got here. And hopefully the weather holds out for the remainder of this football game.
And for tomorrow's golf match, too, Steve. That's important also.
And
No, you're not playing, I am.
Oh, yes. I was just going to ask you. I'm not golfing tomorrow. I think my feet are going to be up. I'll be relaxing, but you will be on the golf course tomorrow.
Yeah, 7:18 tee time in the morning.
There you go.
Try to beat, if there's any humidity, we'll try to beat it tomorrow.
Well, I hope you beat the rain.
Well, that's coming. We all know that. That storm is coming up the coast. It's coming. Wow. It's amazing the amount of rain that we've been getting here this year.
And it's amazing the amount of rain we got this afternoon, about 3:30, 3:45. It was incredible. It was like a monsoon, as Carbondale area will tee up the football and kick it off to Lackawanna Trail. And for the Chargers, what they will need right here is they will need to shut down Lackawanna Trail and try to get that football back and get something going offensively, as this kick will bounce at the
Crestwell,
40.
look out.
And there goes Crestwell, and he carries the football and then is dropped at the 42-yard line of Lackawanna Trail, and that's where they will bring their offense onto the field, first down and 10. Well, we have Billy Cartagena working camera tonight, and he's doing a great job, and great to have him on board for Frankie Carl Productions. They do such a great job with all of the video and audio editing. And Bill, welcome aboard. Great to have you with us tonight up on top of the booth, as Lackawanna Trail will have the football, first down and 10 from its own 42-yard line. An inside handoff, and Cresswell goes nowhere as Carbondale shuts it down. Luke Kovaleski, at 6'4", 340 pounds, and a senior, came up from his left tackle position to shut that play down.
That play went for big yardage in the first half. So they did a nice job of staying at home and making and wrapping up the running back like they should.
Evan Litwin is a wideout on the top of your screen on 2nd down and long. And he will haul in the pass on the far side of the field. He's got the 1st down and more. There he goes, and then is spun out of bounds on the far side of the field, but not before he picked up a very important 1st down for the Lions.
25.
Well, the Lions sure can strike quickly.
A lot of weapons.
Yes, they do. They have a lot of ways they can burn you, and right now they are on the move with the football near the 35-yard line of the Chargers. Jarvis will hand it off, and this running play dies at the line of scrimmage. Good job by the Charger defense.
Fumble stop for no gain.
Gumble, no gain.
Lucas Gumble is a sophomore. He will alternate in that wing T offense with Tyler Rosansky.
But Tyler Zansky hasn't been in the lineup since the early part of the game. I wonder if he's hurt or just, I don't know. Haven't seen him at all.
From the Carbondale 35-yard line, 2nd down for Lackawanna Trail. With a 14-0 lead on the Call Spall scoreboard. And Cresswell will carry the football around the right side. Then he's taken down on the play by the Charger defense.
Cody Cresswell takes the handoff. Gains about 7.
Now Cresswell does such a great job when he runs the football.
He's got some nice quick moves, quick feet, and he's at full tilt after 2 steps.
Yeah, he's in high gear. There's no doubt about it. 2nd down, or 3rd down play, I should say, coming up for Lackawanna Trail. 3rd down and a long 4 yards to go. Jarvis will hand it off, and they will try to pick up that 1st down by running up the gut of the Carbondale defense. But they will be short. And it's going to bring up a 4th down play for Lackawanna Trail. And with a 14-0 lead in the field position, you know Steve Jarvis is going for it right here. They've got some momentum, and here they come to the line of scrimmage. On 4th down, Jarvis will keep. And they've got the 1st down.
1st down Trail.
Now the Lions now with the lead, 14-0 here in the 3rd quarter of play. And a new set of downs as they will keep things going. They will be very deliberate as they come out of the offensive huddle. And up to the line of scrimmage they come. There's a quick handoff, and that will go to Patterson. And Patterson drives and keeps things going.
Patterson takes a handoff.
Coming out of the Carbondale lineup will be Liam Misko. And checking into the Charger lineup will be Jonathan Purvis, wearing number 75. Yeah, you see that 4th down marker right there.
Yep.
That 1st down, they finally flip it over. I was looking at that. It's a little late on that flip. I thought we had the cards that lit up here. The down markers that lit up as Cresswell will take the toss and goes around the right side. Didn't we have those here?
I think they had them here.
About 2000, about 5 years ago we had them here.
They probably went haywire and they never got them back again.
Bad batteries.
Not ever ready, that's for sure.
So 2nd down for Lackawanna Trail. Football is just outside the 10-yard line. Quick handoff, and there goes Patterson into the end zone for the touchdown.
For the Lions, touchdown.
20-0. The Lackawanna Trail Lions lead the Carbondale area Chargers. Here in third quarter action as they come out of the locker room and they make a statement. Now for the point after touchdown. Xander Ball makes it 21-0. The Lions as we go to a break on Adams Cable High School Football.
How much bandwidth will satisfy your home's hunger? The average household now uses 7 wireless devices a day, including TVs, laptops, tablets, and smartphones. HD streaming and gaming can use large amounts of data and slow down speeds for other users. The more devices you use, the more bandwidth your home needs. So make sure you have enough bandwidth. Get up to 120 megabits per second internet from Adams Cable Service. It's a speed you need to power all your devices. Call today.
You deserve expert heating, cooling, and plumbing service. So, just call Spall. T.E. Spall & Son has been serving northeastern Pennsylvania with expert customer service for 36 years in all phases of residential and commercial heating, cooling, and plumbing. So, just call Spall for the expert service you deserve. Visit them at callspall.com. For service, remember, just call Spall.
Back in Carbondale, here in the third quarter of play, the Lions lead the Chargers 21-0. And Lackawanna Trail will tee it up and kick off to Carbondale area. And here we go with the kick. End over end kick from about the 15-yard line. Chargers on the return. And they will get a pretty good return as they will have the football near the 30-yard line.
You do have a flag on the play.
Yep, flag coming out, so let the officials sort things out. It's near the 35. We'll correct the spot. Holding against the Chargers. Yeah, that hurts, definitely.
Call the field is a hold on the Chargers.
The 35-yard line will be the spot of the football as Carbondale area will go to work. They're trailing 21-0 here in the third quarter of play. Mushal, play action,
open.
Fires downfield, and this pass is overthrown.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, he was beaten, the Trail defender, but he came back. That pass kind of floated up there.
Pass was intended for Brendan Richardson, a 6'1", 170-pound junior, falling incomplete. So Carbondale will face second down and 10. Well, week number 1 of high school football. Great to be back, boy. Fans turning out in huge numbers. We have a great crowd here. I'm surprised, Glenn, at the amount of people that are standing along the chain link fence to our right, along the concession area, as that toss play will go to DePalma. And he takes it around the left side and is taken down at that point.
Well, it's tough going there for Vinny DePalma. There's bodies all over him.
Well, when you've got a good defense and you could key on the tailback, it's really a luxury. It pays dividends, no doubt about it. Third down play coming up for Carbondale area, trying to generate some kind of offensive attack. And Mushal will work out of the gun. Mushal back to throw, flushed out of the pocket. The rush is on. He eludes a tackler, fires downfield. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cresswell. Carbondale trailing here in the third quarter by the score of 21-0 on the Call Ball scoreboard. We'll be back in just a moment.
What does it mean to be an expert? Does it mean getting the job done right? Or being able to pinpoint a problem and quickly find a solution? Whatever the meaning, the team in NJS are your experts in hydraulic and pneumatic components. So whether you need a custom hose built on the spot or a cylinder repaired from the ground up, the experts at NJS are there when you need them. And with the area's largest hose and fittings warehouse, NJS has thousands of the parts you need in stock and ready to go. NJS, Route 6 Mayfield, online at njsco.com. NJS is proud to call this area home and proud to sponsor our area athletes on Adams Cable Channel 7.
Welcome back to the Andrew J. Serra Sports Complex in Carbondale. Alongside Glenn Muskowski, Steve Young, great to have you with us tonight. It looks like Luke Kovaleski coming out of the football game, hopefully temporarily. And he will come to the near sideline for at least one play. So, Glenn, Carbondale really unable to generate any kind of serious offensive attack thus far, while the Lions have got things going. Now they get the football back after the interception by Cresswell, and they will operate from midfield, first down and 10. And dropping back to throw, they fire downfield. Cresswell, missed a golden opportunity for a touchdown.
He short-armed it. He extended his arms. That was a touchdown.
Lisk put it right on the money.
That was a gem.
And Cresswell could not come up with the catch. And he was wide open. Second down play coming up for the Lions. Yeah, Lisk got a lot of protection too, Glenn, to throw the football. So
I mean, he aired that out nice. That was right on the money. He just pulled his hands in just a little too quickly.
Evan Litwin is a wide out on the top of your screen, and they will hand it back off to Cresswell. There he goes and lowers the shoulder and drives.
Yeah. He was met in the backfield, but you got to wrap them up. You can't just try to knock him down by hitting him. It's too strong. You got to wrap up his feet.
3rd and 4 for the Lions.
Third down play, 3rd and 5 for the Lions. Johnny Halter wearing number 11, wide on the top of your screen, along with Gumble, as Lisk will hand it off. And this time, they go to the first man through, and that is Patterson. Patterson has room, and he's dragged down near the 15-yard line of Carbondale. Well, right now, Carbondale area definitely not playing as good as they were on defense earlier in the football game. You have to wonder if fatigue is a factor beginning to settle in. And Lackawanna Trail beginning to open things up right now.
Well, he was met in the backfield. Again, nobody wrapped him up. You can't knock down good running backs just by hitting with your shoulder. You have to wrap them up, because he was hitting the backfield probably for a loss then.
First down and 10, Lackawanna Trail from the Carbondale 15-yard line. There is Cresswell taking the handoff around the right side. Keeps the feet moving and then is taken down by the Charger defense.
Cresswell takes the handoff. Gain of about 7 on the carry.
Now football is spotted near, let's check the spot now for you, about the 9-yard line. Second down and 5. Carbondale needs a big defensive play right here and get that football back. This third quarter is moving along at a rapid pace.
Very few passes in this game. But you can see the potential in the Lackawanna Trail quarterback. He lays it out there nice.
Owen Lisk will take the handoff, and he will give it up. And there they go. driving forward. They've got a first down, so they will be knocking on the door with a 21-0 lead on the Call Spall scoreboard here in the third quarter. And they are looking for more as the football is marked near the 4-yard line. This Lackawanna Trail offensive line has done a remarkable job tonight as they approach the line of scrimmage with a 1st and goal from the 4. Lisk will give it to Cresswell, and there goes Cresswell for a touchdown. Cody Cresswell having a great night for Lackawanna Trail, scores the touchdown, and it is 27-0 the Lions. Now Lackawanna Trail dominating this football game. And they will try the point after touchdown. Xander Ball splits the uprights. And it is 28-0. Lackawanna Trail, your leader, as we go to a break on Adams Cable High School football.
When you need collision repair, turn to the professionals at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center to restore your vehicle back to its original condition. For over 34 years, Beston's has been providing full-service collision repair with exceptional customer service. At Beston's, their motto is, every job is perfect or it doesn't leave the shop. Beston's Collision Center in Carbondale, the trusted name in collision repair in northeastern Pennsylvania. Looking for the right flooring for your home, lifestyle, and budget? Visit Tom's Floor Shop and Childs for the latest advancements in flooring to enhance the rooms in your home. The experts at Tom's Floor Shop are there to help you style your home in contemporary elegance and classic beauty with a wide variety of name brand carpeting, hardwood, vinyl, and professional installation. All roads lead to where great floors begin at Tom's Floor Shop, exit 6 off the Casey Highway in Childs.
Welcome back to the Andrew J. Serra Sports Complex in Carbondale. Alongside Glenn Muskowski, Steve Young. Lackawanna Trail ready to go. Carbondale area getting out of the, coming out of the timeout a little bit late there. Now they will get set for the kickoff by the Lions.
Looking for the right flooring for...
Hey, Anthony, we're running here. Yo, Anthony. Our producer, we're running. Okay, there you go. Carbondale area with a good return. And they will advance the football up across the 40-yard line.
Out across the 40. Chargers take over, 1st and 10.
So Carbondale area offensively on the short end of a 28-0 score will go to work from its own 40-yard line, 1st down and 10. Now Luke Kovaleski back in the ball game wearing number 74. They need him to anchor that left side of the offensive line. He is 6'4", 340 pounds. Muschel, the senior quarterback, will run the offense out of the I formation, a draw play. And DePalma cut down, nowhere to go as he just tries to make his way back to the original line of scrimmage.
Well, it's the penetration by the defense of Lackawanna Trail that there's not much area to run in.
I'd like to thank all of the great people for making high school football possible here on Adams Cable, Channel 107. Big thanks to the Comfort Doctors, T.E. Spall & Son for heating, cooling, and plumbing of Carbondale. By NJS Systems and Controls, Route 6 Mayfield, for experience, dependability, and 24-hour service. Also brought to you tonight by Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center and Tom's Floor Shop, your first step to a beautiful home, Main Street, Childs. 2nd down play for Carbondale area. Muschel rolling out. The rush is on. He fires under pressure, and it's intercepted. picked off by the Lackawanna Trail Lions, Evan Litwin. And he will, let's check it, he will return. He's still on his feet on the far side of the field. And what a big return.
You got an injury here.
Yeah, the Lions of Lackawanna Trail, they're just kind of laying back there on defense, doing a good job. And now they will be in good shape with a 28-0 lead and excellent field position when they spot this football. It is going to be near the Carbondale 15-yard line. We'll wait for the officials to spot the football. Tonight's game also brought to you by Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, with locations at 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street. And we do have a timeout on the field. We'll keep it right here. Also brought to you by Jerry's Tire and Auto Service, your source for quality tires. Nick's Excavating and Paving of Carbondale. Now's the time. If you have any outdoor projects that you need completed, you know what's coming up, the fall season, and daylight hours limited. So if you need any paving, seal coating, or any kind of excavation work around your property, give Nick a call. He does a great job. Also brought to you tonight by McGovern Insurance Agency, comprehensive coverage with a personal touch, and by your local Napa Auto Parts store, Carbondale Auto Parts. Well, Glenn, when you take a look at tonight, the way the Lackawanna Trail Lions are playing, it's all coming down, I believe, to experience in this football game. Now an injured player coming off the field. Will try to identify his number for you as he will come to the bench.
20. Yep.
That is Emilio Rodriguez will take a seat on the bench, and we certainly hope he's okay as he is helped to the near side of the field. So here come the Lackawanna Trail Lions to the line of scrimmage near the 15-yard line of Carbondale area. Lions have a 28-0 lead. They will keep the football on the ground, and this time the ground game goes nowhere as the Chargers string out the play. For Lackawanna Trail that time, carrying the football, Max Kimmel, a freshman, 6'1" and 170 pounds.
And Guy Muschio made the tackle. Nice tackle.
So the Lions lost a yard on the play. It will bring up second and about 11. Lions will run the football and keep it on the ground.
Short gain on the carry, brought down by Noah Kilmer.
With the football resting just inside the 15-yard line, it will bring up a third down play for the Lackawanna Trail Lions, in control right now, leading 28-0. As they break the huddle. And Jervis lost the football, picks it up, but then pays the price as Carbondale takes him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Ball was briefly fumbled. Jervis brought down in the backfield.
Now, fourth down and about 15 right now for Lackawanna Trail. As the Lions will talk things over in the huddle.
I would, if I were there now, I would try, because Ken says Ball can kick the ball. I would have gone for a field goal, I think, just to give him some experience. Of course,
now Jervis will go off the play fake, back to throw, looking end zone, and overthrows his intended receiver.
Jervis's pass